Hi, I'm Alex Pinger, and welcome to your 10-minute recovery cool down yoga. This is a great practice if you just got done with a big workout or just feeling sore or tight in the hips. So to get started, let's make our way into a child's pose. Bringing knees wide to the edges of the mat, sinking the hips back towards the heels, and lengthening the fingertips forward. Feeling that nice expansion in the spine. Feeling the hips go heavy down towards the heels. Starting to connect to your breath. Watching the inhale fill up through the nose. And watching it travel out the nose. One more breath just like that. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Next, inhale, shift forward to a tabletop pose. Coming onto hands and knees. Gaze can be just slightly forward towards the top of the mat. Coming into a thread the needle here. Inhale, lift the left arm high to the sky, expand. And as you exhale, thread that arm all the way through, bringing the left ear down to the mat. And feeling the left shoulder blade start to open up. Maybe staying here, walking the right fingertips forward for a little extra stretch here. And continuing to focus in on the breath. Good. Walk the right hand back towards the side of the face. And as you inhale, lift that left arm back up towards the sky. And exhale back into your tabletop pose. One round of cat-cow here. Inhale to lengthen, broaden the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round through the spine, cat pose. Back into our neutral tabletop, switching sides. Inhale the right arm high. And as you exhale, thread that right arm through, bringing right ear down to the mat. Feeling that opening in the right shoulder. Maybe lengthening the left fingertips forward. And returning to the breath. Gently walk the left hand back towards the side of the face. And as you inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Return back into your tabletop pose. One more round of cat-cow here. Inhale to expand into your cow pose. Exhale, release and round into your cat. Coming back through a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, and shift back into a downward facing dog. And this can feel really nice to pause in for a moment, maybe pedaling out the leg, maybe walking the feet a little bit further back, reaching the heels towards the earth. Really feeling that back side of the body open up as the hands and the palms press firmly into the mat, pushing the mat away. From here, find center, find stillness. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And feel that nice stretch in the right side body. Maybe bringing in some ankle circles. Maybe rolling out the hips. Just finding some movement here that feels good. Inhale, returning to center. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the palms, lower back knee down. Untuck the left toes. Inhale the arms up for just a moment, feeling that opening in the left hip flexor. And as you exhale, both palms on the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot out to the edge of the mat. Right toes point out, heel in. This is a great place to stay if you're already feeling a good sensation. If you want to take it further, you can come down to the forearms. Letting that right knee splay open to the right side of the mat. And really getting into the hips here. Taking note of your breath, making sure you're still breathing steadily in and out of the nose. You can ask them to stay here in our lizard lunge or to find a quad stretch. Coming back up onto the palms, pressing into the left palm and reaching the right fingertips back, grabbing a hold of the top of the left foot, pulling that left foot in towards you and starting to widen the chest. Nice deep sensation in the left hip flexor here, left quad, and still feeling some of that right hip. One more inhale here. Exhale, gently release both palms to the mat. From here, we'll shift back into a half split, Ardha Hanumanasana, lengthening the right leg, hips shift back over the heels. You can kind of level out, frame the palms around the right foot. Right toes flexed up towards the nose. And really thinking about hinging at the hips here rather than just dumping into the leg. And feeling a nice lengthening of the hamstrings, evening out the hips, squaring them off. Maybe a slight bend in that right knee, so we're not locking it out. On your next inhale, crawl the fingertips forward, come back into that low lunge, bending the right knee, lifting the arms up to the sky, maybe cactusing the arms for a back bend here. Inhaling back up. And exhale, palms down, step back into your plank pose, and shift downward facing dog. Other side here, lift left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. You can just stay here and feel that left side body open. Or start to bring in some ankle rolls, some hip circles. Really just listening to the body, feeling where we need to stretch into today. Come back through center, finding stillness. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward, place the right knee on the ground, untuck the right toes, and inhale the arms up towards the sky. Finding a nice stretch in the right side this time. Lifting, shining the heart up towards the sky. And as you exhale, both palms come down on the inside of the left foot, left toe, heel toes out. So the left toes point out towards the edge of the mat. And you can stay here, or maybe float down to the forearms, getting a deeper stretch. Continuing to come back to the breath. Nice deep inhales in and out through the nose. This is a great place to stay, or maybe we'll take it into that quad stretch, gently making our way back up onto the palms, pressing into the right hand and reaching the left fingertips back for the top of the right foot. Pulling that right heel in towards you as the heart opens and shines towards the left side. Again, coming back to that breath. Really easing into the right hip flexor, the right quad, and feeling that sensation in the left hip. One more inhale. Exhale, gently release, both palms return to the earth, and we'll set up for our half split, shifting the hips back over the right heel, lengthening left leg, flexing left toes up towards the sky, and then maybe bringing palms on either side of the left foot as we hinge at the hips, reaching the nose towards the toes. Slight bend in that knee so we're not locking it out. Becoming aware of the hips, squaring them off towards the front of the mat. Few more breaths here. Good, gently rebend into that left knee, reaching the arms up towards the sky for a final low lunge. Maybe cactusing the arms, getting a bit broader in the chest. And then bringing both palms down to the earth, bringing the knee back in your tabletop pose, and sitting back onto the heels. Bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And taking these final moments of class to find stillness. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release it out the mouth. Keeping the eyes soft or closed, flip the palms to heart center. And gently bow the head forward. Feeling gratitude for showing up to your practice and nourishing your body today. Lifting the palms to heart, third eye center, the space between the brows. And gently bowing all the way forward to seal in this practice. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me. Hopefully that was a nourishing, quick little hip flow, and have a beautiful rest of your day.